Hi guys, I'm Linny, this is Candy Golf Creations, a place for me to come and share all my random bits of Bob's crafty life. It's the 30th of January. Yes, January's nearly over. It is Wednesday. I'm coming to you from a rather chilly, not like -30 chilly, but chilly for Cornwall. It's like 0 Celsius right now. Cornwall, which is the southwest of the UK. We're right at the very bottom, as in you can't get any lower than the county I live in. In fact, if we drive for an hour, we are at the very tip. And then you can't go anywhere other than water, which we're not doing. So, tangent already. Great day. I have revamped my hair colour. So we now have a brighter pinkish reddish colour and purple. This is getting chopped hopefully tomorrow, so by the time I talk to you, I was tomorrow on Friday, so by the time I talk to you on Friday, this will be shorter again. It's crazy. I've gone from having hair like down to my waist to having hair that covers the top of my ear and it's too long. Insane. So I'm not here to talk about my hair, although I do seem to do that a lot. We are talking about my WIPs. I realistically, three things. I was going to say I've realistically worked on 2. I've realistically worked on 3, but the other one is buried under a box. So I'm going to talk about 2 of the 3. And then hopefully I'll finish the 3rd by Friday, and then I can show you in my finished objects Friday. So, box. This is my little tub in which my Battenberg squares live. So, the last of the coloured ones. So we have that's a bit bluer, that's like a bottle green, a blue, another bottle green, bright red. So that's a bit orange, but it is a red. Green, blue, everything's a bit bright today. Grey, oh that's right, grey's fine. Bright orange, that is actually that bright. Pink, lime green, 2 of those, and a black sparkle. This one I'm slightly in love with because, you know, shiny. So that is all of my coloured squares done for the blanket. The next thing I'm doing is still on the same blanket. So it's the Battenberg blanket, which is by Cherry Heart Designs. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. So I have done 100 of these. I am now going to do 100 of these. I'm only doing 2 rounds. They're 3-round solid grannies. I'm only doing 2 rounds because I'm going to join them as I go, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've done 18 of those. I think I've done them on Sunday when I was at my mum's. Because when I'm at my mum's, I'm not actually allowed to do anything productive. So I have to sit and behave and be taken care of because my mum forgets that I'm 31 and a mum myself and still thinks that I'm 6 and I need drinks bought for me. She's the greatest. Love her. So, that's those. Lost the lid. Found the lid. The next thing I'm working on is this. Now, I actually put the last couple of days, I've put some real effort into this. It's this. So, I think when I saw you last, I was still in this colour. I'm not a huge fan of corner to corner. And this is corner to corner holding 1, 2, 3 strands. But it's on a 10mm hook, so And it's just going to be a lap blanket for my dad. So my dad has vascular dementia. He's 83. So, and he's got a bit of like decreased mobility now. So he spends a lot of time sitting still. So he's starting to get cold. We don't want that. So I thought I'd just make him a lap blanket. Because I made my mum her heart blanket back in August when I was doing vlog every day of August. Yeah, that's it. And that's pretty much all I've been doing. But there we go. Hopefully this will be finished by Friday because I'm right here. Like, that's all I have to do. So there's only like probably 6-7 rows and then it's done. But it's using up yarn. The next thing I'm going to tell you, because if I tell you, then I kind of have to do it, is my yarn collection, hoard is probably a good word for it, is crazy. I have too much. Like, not, I know that compared to other people I don't have too much, but we live in a teeny tiny house. And I will show you my box. There's my box. I think it's is it a 60 litre, an 80 litre box? I have three of these sat on top of a blanket box. The blanket box is also full. So I want to be able to get through at least one of these boxes this year. Because I'm only buying yarn for orders. If I'm gifted it, that's a different matter. But I'm only buying yarn for orders because I have so much. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I want to get through this one. This is my oldest box. So this box has stuff from when I was probably learning to crochet still in it. Because I'm looking at it going, there's some stuff that I probably wouldn't choose to use now. But that's what we're going to do. So that's a work in progress goal, I guess. It's a goal I decided I was going to do today when I was carrying this downstairs to find yarns to go in this. Because in my little scrap box I had, all the colours were very effeminate. So it was a lot of pinks and pastels and not very my dad colours. So I just took the box downstairs and grabbed stuff out of that. Like, because this is all, like, none of this has labels on. This is all partial balls. I'm trying not to drop that on you. But, like, I'm saying they're partial balls. Like, this happens to be a partial ball. So I probably used it for, like, a round on something. If that, by the looks of it. Or I used it maybe a bookmark. I don't know at this point. So none of them have yarn balls, labels, which also is an indicator that they're my older stuff because I got a lot of my first stuff from charity shops. Or what was gifted to me from, I want to say dead ants, but that sounds horrible. Like, my friends would be like, oh, you crochet, and pass me a bag of yarn that don't have labels or anything. Which I'm fine with. Like, people want to do that, I'm happy with that. They just go in the box and eventually get used, or they sit there for about 6 years. Right, so I've wasted 10 minutes of your life. I love you all. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what your weather's doing, because, like, obviously I've heard there's some crazy, crazy weather in the States and Canada. Like, the UK doesn't get crazy. We don't do that. Even our weather has a, like, you know, stiff upper lip. Or if you live in a warmer climate, tell me what your weather's doing. Because, like, does your weather go crazy as well when the other side goes crazy? Like, balance is important. So, is it crazy hot in Australia? Anyone watching me in Australia, tell me, is it crazy hot there right now? I don't know. Right, I love you all, and I'll speak to you on Friday. Bye, guys.